Hey guys, this is Monarchy, and today I want to make something a little different for you guys. This is like a survival tutorial guide, maybe, with a little twist here and there because I'm gonna add in different type of conversation and how beginners or people that are coming in or as well as people want to get their feet wet and to check out how the game is and the community wise there is pros and cons in NGS and PSO2 as a whole. So let's get into it. For the starting point, like you already seen, as you're getting into the game and you want to create your character and whatnot, the first thing you're going to see is the title menu and where it says game start, and you have all these other goodies. So as I show you certain things, because we're going to try to make this as short video as possible, so you have your window and text. So window text for depending how good is your vision. In PSO2 settings to make the text smaller, medium, or large, depending on you. What you feel most comfortable with, and also to keep in mind that depending what monitor and TV you're using. So that goes for furthermore detail throughout this video. So here is just a simple small medium text, and if we go again for NGS, normal or large. So languages as of now, English and Japanese, but for myself, for me, for to be feeling comfortable so I could understand story or any information that I could gather, all English for me all the way. I don't speak Japanese as much as how subtitles are in anime. They go really fast, or the translation doesn't come out how it should be, and that goes for vice versa. So if you're a Japanese speaker or you speak Japanese or you could read it, the translation maybe not going to be there, just to give you a heads up, because not all translation gonna mean the same thing. So after that, what do you know? Cross-platform. It crosses platform so far what I'm aware of. PlayStation, Xbox, PC. So PC is like Epic Games or Steam. That's so far what I'm aware of. But it could be like, I don't know if it's capable to play it on Nintendo Switch. I don't know. If you guys know, please let me know under the comments section. And this pretty much tells you if you want to keep it able, leave it alone. They might tell you before you're like updating and to get this game going, it might tell you, or it's just going to be on default able. But if you want to disable it, depending on what platform, you're just going to be in that same category of people. So to me, that's fine. So I could be playing with Xbox players, PC players, so on and so forth. And high resolution setting, you could enable it or disable it depending on also on your TV, going back on TV and monitors, depending what you're using and what platform you are participating on. So that is up to you if you want to disable it or enable it, but it's better to read on what's going to benefit you in the long run and how gonna look for you. You know, that's gonna be another set of video maybe throughout the future, or you could look at anybody else's content. Kudos to you on that part. This doesn't mean shit. Online manual. This I'm gonna edit and put on the screen because even if I do it right now, it won't show anything. But I'll leave it around here. That this pretty much takes you to the website of NGS on Sega's part. So you could read on the TOS and whatever update and so on and so forth if you're curious about. If not, you're going to be like mostly the majority of people. Just download a game and move on your day and just say accept, good to go for you could play the game. That is okay. I do that as well. People say they don't do that, they read it, they're lying. Because only people would do that if it's going to benefit you or there's a problem. And later on to the other videos going to be linked to this. So going to start, you have 4 ships. 4 ships means 4 different type of servers. And these 2 are not available as of yet due to probably they're using it for testing, or I believe those 2 is probably for the PSO2 version. That's the older game, and this is for the newer game. And that's what I'm thinking about. I don't know. So don't shoot the messenger. So going to whatever ship you pick, as in this case, I'm in ship 3 on this character. Before going ahead of myself, this is very important when you're creating your character. Each and different ship, individual, so let's say, because you're allowed to create 3 free characters in this game. Out of the 3, there is more character slots, but you have to buy them. Keep in mind, once you buy the character slot and you delete it, it's a waste of money. And you only could go up to, they giving you 3. So if you pass 3, those slots that you bought, it's not permanent. So once you buy it and you delete it for some reason, it's gone. To keep that in mind, you have your options settings before you go any further to create your character, changing graph sounds and other options. You have your control settings, however you feel comfortable with on using your controller. The manual again, and policy, private policy, and also if you want to link your account to, I believe, PSO2, or if I'm not mistaken, you could link this account to I don't know if it's Discord or some NGS on Sega part themselves. That part is a little vague for me, but this pretty much, once you link it, you're able to unlink the account. So if you're playing on console, I recommend not linking certain things due to for your privacy. And like if you're in Discord, for an example, they won't have your account information due to whatever platform that you're using. So that's a benefit. Just use another account for using Discord, in my opinion. But if you want to link shit up, that's up to you. And for you could have, you know, who's coming in, who's coming out of games and whatnot, or what they're doing. Discord, you could see everything. So if you link the Discord into this game and you want to have a Discord talk or party group, something like that, they can see what you're playing, what you're kind of up to. So it's pretty much your publicly, so keep in mind there's no secrets unless you know, yada yada. But yeah, going to character, change player's ID name. As what I heard, you could change before I go ahead of myself, there's two variants of player names in this game. So you could change the bottom one and the player, pretty much like on platform, on console, you have your player ID name. You cannot change that. Only if you want to change it, then you have to go through that, you know, regulation and all that mishap and whatnot, and you might lose some data to that. You know, if we're talking about PlayStation, you may lose some data if you're changing your name, your ID name, because pretty much it's like your ID card. You cannot change your picture, how it looks. Only when you go to the DMV, you're able to change the picture or how you do your signature, your name, or whatever. It has to be there and then, but legally. Here, since it's, you know, online, you could do a little shady things here and there. But it's your right and your protection. But yeah, getting out of that, this is what I'm saying. Since I already have it, I can't use it. I don't have money, real money, currency, because the currency of real money is AC. So once you change it, you cannot change it again up till the 30-day mark. So once the 30-day pass, then you're able to change it if you have the money. But remember, first time is free. But let's say confirm, you're able to change your player name, and let's put like Hoot for an example. And then if you press confirm, then changing, unable to use this ID. So yeah, and let's not do that for me, because I don't know if I can do it, because I believe I have a free one, but let's say no. But anyways, you pick your character. You're creating a character. Before you create your character, like I said before, 3 is free, and you have up to 30. So you could buy 30 slots if you want to. If you want to get crazy or more creative on that part, you can. And you could put 10 on one ship, 10 in another, and you could split 5 on the other 2. So that's gonna cost real currency. Just FYI. In one ship I have 2 because this is my main character. He's at level 85. And she's my secondary character. Also secondary, a dummy character or a slave character. Why I call it a slave or dummy character? It's reasons to be. If you're playing this game for a longer period of time, and if you play other games, like if you play Bliss Unleashed or Terra, I want to say World at Warcraft, if you play that, any other games that's like MMO style or co-op style, that there's going to be a point of the time of the game that currency, in-game currency, it's your life source. So how you get in-game currency and be ahead of the game from anybody else. This is one way. It's not breaking any rules, not breaking TOS. It's already here. You're able to create an account, what the game is permitting you. You cannot share items, quote unquote, but there are certain inventory settings that you could take advantage of and share it with a character to a character. It's in the same account. You're not going sharing or cheating in a way. You're improving your situation and benefiting you to the longer run for the future of the game. And this is more efficient way to gain materials, gain currency, gain outfits, weapons, I should say equipment. There's a lot of benefits for if you're playing by yourself or playing with a friend, and it's more benefit to you if you're playing free to play, or if you're going to spend a little money here and there, it benefits you. Whale, same thing. Everybody is in an equal footing. Everybody's different how they play. Everybody has a different style. Also, for me, I'm a solo player because, like Destiny, for example, there are other situations that I'm going to talk about that Destiny community can be a little bit toxic here and there. Call of Duty, it's, the toxicity and the drama and all that crap. It has a nice balance, but still people, get frown upon or whine about toxicity. Also, in NGS and PSO2, the toxic community, it's overwhelming to the point that sadly, it beats Call of Duty players. I guarantee you. I recommend having two in one ship, depending where your friends are at or uh, what alliance member that you want to be a part in. So even though, let's say your alliance or you want to build your own alliance, it didn't work out and you got the short end of the stick. But with a secondary character will benefit you, or you could get a leg up and be able to do the things that you've been doing. So, like I said, a dummy character can be at the beginning level, passing the tutorial route, and getting your materials, your meseta, and also you could get outfits. I bet the best way to, like, if you want accessories and outfits, is by your primary character. Primary character's job is to get the things you're not able to get in your secondary character. Secondary character is gonna make your life easier for your first character. That's to keep in mind. And also, you're making easier for yourself, for your secondary character, to be a slave or a dummy, or also a primal second account. Not second account, a primary second character in the long run, due to always fix yourself on your main character, decking it out, getting the resources that you need to improve the way how you play the game. So regardless if you're a player that wants to be the head of the game like everybody else to the cap point, you can, or you want to slow down, taking your time and, be a little bit casual, or casual all the way, or hardcore player. Keep in mind, best to be in maximum level. Don't worry about anything else. Let your secondary character do that job for you. So, yes, it's gonna be, you're investing in two, but you're investing in one. Keep in mind, all your hand-me-downs from your primary, you could take it down to your secondary. So in the secondary, a lot faster to level up to reach whatever cap level it is. So this will cover right now the state of the game that we are 85. Future, because this method won't ever change, only if Sega tweak and change the TOS, or the rules, I should say. So you have to go underground and do other things that going border cross that Sega will frown upon. I would say, as of now, there's a couple methods you could do this. If one method doesn't work, another method will. It opens up a new door. Regardless if Sega, let's say, this method that I'm sharing you guys with, for beginners or people that's coming in and people already in the game, if this method somehow Sega's like, nope, people are getting too ahead, it's because they are slow. And people are getting pretty much anything that they want because Sega's slow. So they want to cripple free-to-play players. There are other methods that I'm not going to get into. Till they put their first foot forward, I'll put my first foot forward, passing Sega's foot. So it's just one step ahead of the game. So right now, this is the one step. So if they put a step, I'll be ahead of the game. Same goes for whales and people dipping their toes in on things later on. I'm going into detail. Maybe not in this video. So yeah, this secondary can do what you need to do for your primary character, because it makes it easier regardless what level your secondary character is. The lower it is, the more benefit and the longer you're going to keep your character. So depending what you want to do. So I'm just going to leave that on your imagination without saying anything else. Yeah, you could add more if you want. If you want to have all three, 2 dummies, and more power to you. And if you don't want to have all 3, you want to put in different ship, I recommend that. But let's go into my primary character.
All ARX defenders, we are beginning a large-scale operation throughout all of Halpha. We request the participation of all ARX defenders.
Okay, this is the login. So you get your login bonuses.
A little bonus for you. Please, take it.
And whatever is for the day. Pretty much crap. Okay. So once you created your character, before you do anything else, you're not gonna be where I am at. You're gonna be on Alio. So the best thing is, I would say, go to your settings. But if you're playing on PlayStation or Xbox, find out how, because on PlayStation you just need to use the D-pad. I don't know how Xbox is to get to the quick menu. Just need to push buttons to me. So that's how I figure out shit, pushing buttons. So on PlayStation, you touch your D-pad on the left side of the D-pad. You get the quick menu. On quick menu, you have display, you have display online ID, you have party comment. Let's see. Yeah, if you wanna, this is the party setting. So if you want to go into groups and things like that, so you could rearrange on the settings here on active, voice check, recommendation, or auto party join. I just leave that blank because I'm not into that shit. Password settings, if you want to I believe, put if you're in a block or in a sector zone or combat zone, you could add a password into it, so you could just be you and your buddy, or an alliance, or just a random group that you made. They have to have the same password to go into that block or sector or combat zone. And this here can be friends only or alliance member, and then just push apply change. From there, if I get out of there, there is change of leadership, which is fine, removing from party, abandon quest, retry, disband party, photo room settings that it's not highlighted. I don't know why. Maybe you have to go to another settings. Recruiting party members, common, whatever that is, party invite and decline setting. So this would be helpful if let's see, you'll not be invited to other parties if you select this checkbox. So you could click on that box for if you don't want people to disturb you, and people won't be able to send you invites. If you don't want, you just want to do your own thing and play by yourself, or just play with a friend, you want no disturbance, that's one way, for like people who wants to send you invites here and there. One way to, cancel that out. Nearby characters. This is helpful. Helpful in a way if you're, let's say I'm in the combat zone, right? And you need to use the restroom or someone's at the door. Put in your quick menu, put nearby characters, and also start recording. When you record, the thing is about nearby characters, I don't know it applies that anybody's coming in or out, you're gonna see the change. That I'm not sure of, but it's good to have it there as you leave for, let's say, 60 minutes. And I don't know for Xbox or on PC, the recording's longer. I don't know, but I'm gonna assume, just for safety reasons, you put nearby characters, and anybody in this zone or near me is gonna show up their name. Once they show up their name, is on the right side gonna show what level, and if you want to get further detailed. So what I'm saying, that if you're gonna go AFK, put that chart up, nearby characters, so if someone's around you, let's say this person here, or silver tier for example, if they are near me around and I'm recording, if they just see me AFK and they don't know what's going on with me as a person, if I go AFK or I'm just making a video and I brought that up, they get near me and they want to report you. So you just need to look up their name, and once you find their name, then okay, here's for example. You find their name and they're in your zone area. So if they report it, you have what's it called? Insurance. So if something happens to your account, this is good way to find out who is trying to do malicious act or being mischievous or showing bad behavior due to you're doing your own thing, minding your own business, but you had to run in a restroom or getting in the mail or doing something what you need to do. I don't know, you know, because there are other people that I can't say, or I cannot say that they're good or bad people out in this game, but for you to protect yourself from players that has played before or people having malicious intent or bad behavior towards you because they don't know you, you don't know them. So my recommendation is nearby, you find the person. Oh, and there it is, the silver tier. It's her name, Ruin, I think. So like that, you find the person, and yeah, you have it on video, whoever's nearby. So if they ever report it and your account got banned, you could fight it and let Sega know these are the people that was around me at the time, and if you're playing with someone, they could be your witness. So it's a, you know, bang bang. If someone try to harm you or try to ban your account for stupid reason that they don't even know. So yeah, and this is your creative space. Run chat micros. I don't know what's that. Okay, so that is pretty much like symbol art and like emotes, but in words and whatnot. But you guys are, if you guys are interested, you can play with that. There's emotes, like doing gestures, kind of like Monster Hunter in a way. Monster Hunter has emotes that you could do certain things, you know, basic, but in this game it goes a little bit more than basic. Then you have your holograms, which to me, I don't see why we have a hologram. To me, it's a waste of space. But if you're into that, you know, by all means, don't go what I just said, because everybody's different. So, but for me, how Sega could improve this game, and that's not of improvement or, you know, the way of life on improving this, you know, the atmosphere of the game. That's just, you know, a sticker. Toggle overhead, that is benefit for any player. If you want to keep, if you see my name, you could hide it. You could put your character name just by itself, the class and your character name. If you want to do your console and your player ID name, you can do that. Or your player ID itself. And that's what it's saying there in the beginning of the game, to change your player ID. That's your player ID. You're gonna have a bunch of letters and numbers, but the first one's free, so choose wisely what you're gonna put on your player ID name, because that's going to stick around for your secondary character that you make, your third, fourth, fifth, if it's in the same ship. Keep that in mind. And here, where it says player ID name, character's name, that's how I left it. So I don't know if you could change where it says character name, but someone told me that you can. So I don't know where that is. Probably is in the same settings where I showed you that you could change your player ID name. I don't know. But here you go. HP bar. If I get out of, excuse me. See, you can see my HP bar. So, oh, damn. So going back to the quick menu and toggle, you have your HP bar, title. I don't know why it says Curious Loop Skill. I don't remember that, but it's whatever. You have your alliance, position. You have your alliance name, and it says you're a member, or it says there. This person here is alliance name is the Hell Swamp. Damn, my dyslexia is not reading well. And leader, so this person is a leader. Provisionary, yeah. So you kind of see other people changing as you change this alliance and character's name. So you'll see their character's name is Code Alice, and their alliance is Metal X Force. So yeah, you could do that, or HP and PP bar you could put there, and so on and so forth. So it's a benefit for you. Oh, also you could change online status, so you could hide it. You could put it in like recruit party members. You could look up for parties always, or open message. For an example, let's put in open message, and you type what you want to type here. But I believe there's going to be regulation and a restriction what you're going to put on that little message bar. So once you're done here, click confirm, and there you go. And I also believe that you could put different colors. I don't know how to do that, but once you don't want it to show that anymore, you click hid and confirm. Done. So you have friends list, change friends message. You could also mute yourself or turn it on. And this is take screenshots if you like, camera lighting, and also easy photo mode. This takes you to pretty much is a quick photo mode that you could get close on your character and zoom in, zoom out, and take pictures, whatever. And this is how my character looks like this close. The mask looks fine, looks good. And this is what I'm wearing. I don't look that bad. He has tattoos. So yeah, and once you get out of that, you press whatever to escape. And hidden radar map, you can do that, and it shows it too. And also, this is a unique uh, thing that you could use: display region and city map. This is benefit. It shows where you are and also the NPCs, where they at and whatnot, and also it displays what you're trying to find in this larger map. If you're trying to find a salon, shop, or equipment, whatnot, yada yada. This is a great benefit to show you what NPC is it that you're looking for and what shop you're trying to look for. So it's a great tool for beginners and people that is coming back in the game or people that is already in game. And yeah. So let's see. What else? Yeah, this is going more further in depth. If you go to System and Options, this is how you control the settings on your character in some way, like lock it on, the switch tactic, but depending if you're left-handed or right-handed, I think you could disable it or able it. I prefer on my left side, that's why I disable. But yeah, there's many things that you could tweak and make it better for you. And this goes for whatever platform that you're in. You just need to go to System, check it out, and scroll down and read what helps you, like auto walk kick, for an example. If you want to have it auto or manual. For me, auto for the meantime, because I'm used to that. The radar, you know. Oh no, excuse me, rotation. Radar rotation. So for me, I better to have it, you know, one point facing. But yeah, the drop settings, you can change it. Let's see, rare settings for drop items, 4 and above.
The live concert is on right now in Pretend City.
I need to test this out. Rarity settings for item drop animation. Yeah, just keep it, let's see. Oh, this is for animation. Just keep it as is for now. This all depending on you. The only bad thing about this option is that you don't have color blind mode for players out there and content creators as well, that there are people with different disabilities Sega don't provide, and that you'll be in disadvantage in one way but not so much. But even though there is brightness and different color variants in this game, it does take a toll for players that are colorblind and making content for this game. They're gonna miss something out of the blue because it's not in their vision area. And there are, you know, different type of vision types, not just colorblind as a whole, because colorblind, there's different type of color blindness. There are different type of vision that are your what's it called? Your view you might mistake on certain things and what you don't receive through your eyes. So that's all, you know. We shouldn't be going for a third party for that, but you know, depending on the platform, you have a little bit more benefits in going to the third party to get certain help. Sega NGS should provide the necessary tools for your comfort. So like visionary things, color blindness things that helps out. It's not getting an advantage. It's helping you out to be more comfortable and for you don't stress your eyes, your visions, and all that thing. Because this game is pure vision. And you're just moving your fingers, your hands. That is it. And most of the work is on your eyes. So if you don't have that help on your eyes, you're pretty much straining your eyes and try to make it focus on certain things that you're not able to see. So you're putting more work. And that causes headache and maybe a little bit more blurry vision. And, you know, it could come to the point that someone might sue. You know, I don't know. It could get to there. I'm just saying. But, yeah, there's pros and cons in this game. And for right now, I'll just leave it at that. So you could explore a little bit more on the settings. And I'll talk more later on about other things. But for now, yeah, you see what you see, and that's what you get. So, yeah, peace out.